Hey all, hope you're doing good today. Yeah, I had a query as to why I don't show more of the digging like most other detecting videos. Easy answer, I just dig too much junk, and for me, taking a proper video in the field takes too much time from detecting. I could be out for hours and come back with just a few cool items. So the focus is on unique or intriguing items found. I know I wouldn't want to spend 60 seconds watching someone dig up a melted piece of lead. And on this hunt, as usual, I did find plenty of junk, but I thought this arrow point was interesting. I actually find quite a few arrows in the forest, but the points are usually still attached to the shafts. Of course, most modern arrow shafts are made of aluminum, fiberglass, or some sort of composite. They don't degrade very quickly. This must have been from an old school wooden arrow. Another frequent woods find are old lead tops off of gunpowder tins. On this last hunt, I found three. Two of them are imprinted with the name Hazard's Powder, and one is generic. These can tops are made of lead versus steel to eliminate the possibility of a spark that could absolutely cause an explosion. This was a detecting find from a few years ago of a powder tin that was relatively intact. I cleaned it up and got the rust off as best as I could. You can see that it still has a lead cap attached. There would be paper glued to the outside of the can that would identify the brand and the type of gunpowder inside. Long ago, when I found my first Hazard's lead top, I thought it was an appropriate name for a gunpowder manufacturer. However, the name has nothing to do with the risks associated with gunpowder, but with the owner of the company, Colonel Augustus Hazard. Hey, in addition to what I went over on this last hunt already, you can see that I dug up lots of deteriorating cans, globs of lead, the usual shell casings and bullets, but also something I've never found or even heard of before. That's the bird on the upper left of this picture. So this is the moment I found the bird. I was very happy because it wasn't the usual shotgun shell or piece of lead, but something cool. I'm holding my phone with one hand and pinpointing with the other, and I got it out of the ground. And my first thought was, ooh, an old brooch. Very nice. Well, I cleaned up the dirty bird and discovered that it's actually very nicely decorated silver plated brass. But the clasp on the back had me scratching my head. It doesn't look like any brooch clasp I've ever seen before. Maybe it's a belt buckle or a hat decoration. And what kind of bird is this? Kind of looks like an eagle in the front and a swallow in the back. Well, you could say I did well hunting and finding the bird, but I was certainly barking up the wrong tree with all my ideas relating to identifying exactly what it was and how it was used. Okay, well, this is a new one on me. Here's a picture of the patent for the bird, which was an integral part of this contraption. It was patented on February 15th of 1853. It would clamp to the edge of a table. You'd open the beak and close it on fabric and would keep it taut and make it easier to sew, essentially acting as a third hand. Men would buy sewing birds for their fiancées. As she was sewing up a storm getting ready for the wedding, the bird would remind her of her future husband. At least that's how the story goes. But once the sewing machine was invented, these lost their popularity, but you can still find them. This one's a reproduction on Amazon. And that wraps up another video. Appreciate you watching to the end. And of course, if you liked it, please like. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Thanks a lot. Until next time, you all take care.